pictures of Sham just next to a monkey.
It just says
with
evolution.
arrows pointing to like 2 eyes, 2 ears. Coincidence?
The monkey has a basketball jersey on.
It's been clearly just added by him in Photoshop. Coincidence? This monkey also likes Dennis Rodman. I was trying to Sham the other day. We were joking about Sham having a son and joking and like giving him a basketball jersey to wear, and the kid's like, Dennis Rodman. I don't even know who Dennis Rodman is. Why do you like Dennis Rodman? And I was like, because he's a crazy one.
Because he has mental health issues.
What makes Sham gravitate towards Dennis Rodman?
Same thing that makes him gravitate towards Antonio Brown.
Exactly. It's not that he's the greatest rebounder ever.
Yeah.
It's that he's fucking nuts.
But if he was a scrub, I wouldn't like him though.
Oh, you'd like him.
Fairness.
You might not have his jersey.
Yeah, that is
You'd
true.
be booing him and making fun of him for being mentally ill if he couldn't play.
I was going to say, like, yeah, you don't like Lance Stevenson as much as you like Dennis Rodman, but you have a soft spot in your heart for Lance Stevenson.
Yeah, I do love me some Lance. Yeah.
You're like, if Lance was just a little bit better, I could have his jersey.
yeah. Well, I think Lance is younger than me, so can't do that.
That's a real rule, everyone. Can't buy a jersey if the athlete's younger than Sham.
There's an exception. I have like 5-6 athletes.
We are running out of athletes.
yeah, we're running out of athletes. Yeah.
Brady retires.
Oh, if they're dead too, that's okay.
So an early death.
The early death is okay.
Early death is okay.
Yeah, early.
Okay.
So, like if Kobe was younger than me, I would get
Who's our last athlete that was like prime or on the way up to their prime? That
Jose
died?
Fernandez.
I was going to say,
That guy, that was
that pitcher.
That's insane. 21, he died.
A boating accident. You're fucking filth out for me.
Al is just establishing dominance.
Feels that way. No. Don't do that. Don't do that.
What?
Come on. Someone has to live here after these episodes are over.
Yeah.
Someone has to scrape both of your filths off the fucking furniture.
Oh, no.
Fucking comb, just push the crumbs together, get rid of them.
I don't know what you're talking about. I'm very clean with crumbs.
Yeah.
I've got so much beard dandruff on this furniture. It's not even fucking funny between you two.
Well, that's what
I didn't know you had pets.
I got pets.
In a way.
Yeah.
I got pets, all right.
I have an Irish lab
I have an Irish
and an
lab
Indian monkey.
And I'll tell you what.
They get along great.
Exactly.
They get along. They're always eating my food. And
An Indian monkey.
The dog feeds the monkey the bananas, though.
Yeah. They actually get along quite well. They were raised together. They don't know any better.
Wow.
Sometimes you see a look in the Irish lab's eye where he's like, I know I shouldn't like this, but I just can't help it. Too many sensibilities we share.
Yeah, the lab and the monkey, they definitely like the same wrestlers.
Football, basketball, wrestling.
Did you guys ever have like a night, like early in your friendship, where you like were comparing foods that you liked? Oh my God, me too. Pizza? Holy shit.
I didn't want to talk to him about food.
Yeah.
It could get really strange, and I have to pretend to respect his people's customs.
Yeah.
Turns out he likes pizza like I do.
That's why you never bring
But
up
if I
Jesus to
didn't-
him
yeah,
either.
But if I didn't know, I didn't know.
Yeah. Well, you look at him.
Oh, you guys.
Well, I mean, how did you not know that I like
Hey.
pizza the first time you saw
So
me?
you guys
Hear 'em
torture.
out.
So you guys torture starfish for hours, and then eat them.
Yeah.
That's normal. Cool.
We also
yeah.
eat with our hands, too.
Yeah.
I know you don't like that one.
They taste better when they're scared.
Wait, what is this? The starfish one? I've never heard this one before.
You never heard this?
No.
Your people.
You've never heard this about yourself?
Yeah.
I've never heard this one.
Yeah, your people. The delicacy is they get a starfish and then they just start poking it with electrons.
Are you
and-
being serious?
Swear to God, you people do this all the time.
Yeah.
And you know,
You gotta be fucking
no,
with me.
dude.
This is so good.
No, you have little tasers because you can't kill it, and you just.
Yeah. That's their Game Boy.
Wait.
I am dominant over you.
Do they
Does
eat it?
taste it better once it's tortured?
I wouldn't know. I'm not a filthy monster like you. I wouldn't eat it. I wouldn't torture a
Dude, I've
starfish and
never
eat
heard
it.
of this. How do I not know this?
I mean,
Alan, you could have
back in the day, National Geographic was less politically correct.
They show the underbelly of these societies.
societies.
Wow,
Yeah.
I have to look this up after. Oh
Yeah,
wow, this is a good
do
one.
it afterwards.
National
Oh,
Ge-
I want to eat starfish now. I didn't get any.
You have to torture for like 3 hours first, or else it's
Is
like
that
considered
part of like the
peasant food.
delicacy?
Yeah,
Like,
dude.
Can you imagine fucking Sham?
I would
So
love-
impatient. It's fucking putting it in the microwave
Yeah,
for 5 minutes less than you're supposed to. It's just like, that's enough torture.
Oh yeah. I don't have enough patience. Wait a minute.
No chance.
So like torturing it is part. I've never heard. Do you know where in India?
All over, man.
You think he's like, he could be making this up completely for all
No,
you
he's
know.
not making it
No,
up. No, he
no,
knows
I
every
wouldn't-
stereotype.
I wouldn't do that.
love the follow-up questions though. Like he's an expert on this.
Of course. he
What
is.
areas of India
by
do
the
they
way-
do this in?
Yeah, wherever they can get starfish.
Yeah, I guess that's the coast.
Wait, by the way, starfish. I mean, now this is gonna sound. I know they're alive, but like, but like, where are their eyes? Like, where? Like,
let him dig his grave.
They can't see anything. All they know is that they're being tortured, and they get eaten alive by
Oh, okay.
Indians. Indians, dude.
There aren't many worse ways to go.
Yeah,
Seriously, vultures
vultures.
swarming.
Oh,
Yeah,
Dude,
They
do they do
swarm.
this often? Yeah, when they're not throwing acid in women's
That's
faces.
another. That's a misconception. That's not a. That's
I
not
looked,
a
I
thing.
looked
See,
it up.
that's-
I looked it up when I sent you guys the fucking article.
They torture starfish way more than they throw acid in girls' faces.
Thank you. Yeah, I haven't even heard of this.
Well,
the starfish one, but that's the starfish one sounds
It's
more.
pretty fucked up. Dude, they
everyone-
burn it and stuff. They're like, yeah, you like that, don't you?
Wait, is like the torture.
I just
part
can't
of
tell
the-
how much time is being wasted. How real this is and how it's not.
It's real. I can tell
And
by
the
how
Sha-
he's telling me
The
it's
Sean
real.
follow-ups, like this is Barbara Walters just talking to like an expert.
But
There's some videos I can show you that
So-
would make you sick.
so, Mr. Fitzgerald. Wait, what'd you say?
Some videos I can show you that make you sick.
Are you being serious?
Yeah, dude.
They're on.
Just them torturing
Dude,
starfish.
just Indian dudes wearing tiger printed silk shirts, just fucking
Yeah.
poking and prodding and burning starfish.
Fucking Alan
and
on
laughing at them.
4chan, fucking harder than a rock. Yeah.
Wait, and then they eat him after.
And then they eat them and laugh about how miserable their life was.
I
Some of
have
this
to
is
see
bullshit.
this. No. I believe him wholeheartedly. 100%. Anything that you say about Indians, I will believe.
Yeah, look it up, dude.
He's teaching you about yourself.
I know.
They torture starfish just for shits and giggles.
I've never
It makes
heard
them feel
of this
big, you know.
See, that seems like a Chinese thing to me, if you ask me.
I lied. It is a Chinese thing.
Wait,
I think maybe.
You're just Alan's just inventing stereotypes
no,
right now.
that's it. I'm going to look this up.
Please do. Please spend many hours.
This is great. Alan's got enough credibility now with fuck niche stereotypes that like he could just make them up if he wanted to.
100%. 100%.
Oh, yeah.
Well, I've talked about with other
Well,
people
John,
how you have like, stereotypes I've never even like. How do like I don't even know how you know them.
Professor Fitzgerald.
Yeah, seriously.
Once you devoted your life to the stereotype,
I know things I don't want to know.
Alan's the Belichick. I've forgotten more stereotypes than you'll ever know.
I remember one time when I first told E.J. Edmonds, my black friend, I told him, Dominicans don't wear socks. He goes, where the fuck do you hear that? And he didn't believe me. 2 years later, he heard a song by, what's the white guy's name who raps like Ghostface?
Alan Fitzgerald.
No.
Logic?
Action Bronson.
No,
Action
Action Bronson.
Yeah.
Action Bronson, he had a song. He goes, yo, I'm in the club 50 Dominicans deep, no socks on. I put pause, and I said, what did I fucking tell you, EJ? What did I fucking tell you? They don't wear socks.
You and
here's what-
you
they
and
don't
Action
wear
are,
socks.
you guys are connected. We've always made the joke about the beard, but holy shit.
Yeah.
Oh God, that's beautiful, dude.
It's true, Dominicans don't wear any socks.
How did you know that?
I mean,
Like
you
where-
study.
Yeah.
John taught me one. I didn't like. I'd never put things together.
Haitians and fish?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I remember one time a Haitian microwave fish, like in an office.
Yeah.
And I was just like, oh, I thought that was just one guy. It's like, no. And then I heard stories. Haitians do. They microwave fish in the office.
Really?
Office terrorism.
Yeah, they did. Yeah.
Yeah, we talked about this a couple episodes ago. It's a real phenomenon. And,
Yeah.
and it's really...
And they're
it's-
not doing it to be dicks. Like they're not like, "Hi, my name's Pierre, and fuck everyone who works here." They're not
No,
doing that.
they're very nice. It's like, hello, how are you? Oh, good. Yeah.
Hey,
oh,
this
yeah.
office doesn't smell like shark cunt. Let me fix that.
Yeah, absolutely. I'm just going to...
Well, it's the thing, they're not going to waste
microwave
food, you know?
my tilapia.
Yeah.
Well, how are you supposed to eat fish then?
Not at work.
Not at work.
Not at work.
at
You don't
home?
get fish at work.
Yeah.
I mean, if you order fish, but like,
Well, if you had leftover fish at home, how would you eat it?
if I have fish, it's the first time. I'm not re-eating fish.
No, you don't reheat fish.
Really, I
No.
cook salmon and then put it back in the oven like the next day.
I could get into connecting Haitians to Shab's culture, but it's going to come across as at best crass. And
Yes,
at
crass
worst,
at best. At best, it's a little crass.
at best.
Haitians, they microwave fish. Someone's got to stop them.
Okay, fair enough.
Someone has to stop them. Seriously.
Hey,
No, Haitians,
know.
Africans, and Indians very similar. Yeah. A lot of voodoo and all that shit. You know,
A crock pot full of nails at a finish line is one thing, but a fucking tilapia put on popcorn mode
a
in the
crock pot
break
filled
room.
with what?
nails.
Nails. I thought you said snails, but no, you're going straight terrorist. All right.
Yeah.
Hey,
And that's a sad Chechenian stereotype that we have now, because we don't know many Chechenians,
no, we don't.
but we do know they like a pressure cooker. which-
Chechenians usually starve or blow themselves up or something. So,
Yeah. I didn't even
That's
know.
what I'm saying. This is all we know.
yeah.
I think they can
Chechenians
wrestle.
don't live long lives. Average Chechnyan dies when he's 7, 8 years old.
Some of the lucky ones get out. If they didn't catch that kid in the boat, he was going to die of old age.
He's Chechnyan.
He
He's
died. He
Chechnyan.
died of natural causes in the
Yeah.
hull of the.
Honestly, if him and a Scottish Terrier are born on the same day, I bet on the Terrier.
Yeah, we're doing a death pool for that. Yeah, I was thinking about like my dad's 77, so it's like he has a dog that's 10 or 11 now. So it's like, all right, reasonably the dog could die in the next year, 2 years, 3 years. Do you get another dog? His wife is younger, but I'm just like, you're not gonna, you're dying before the dog. It's just happening.
That's get the dog.
Get a dog at 80,
Wait, how old your dad? 75?
77.
37.
Yeah. I mean, worst comes
It's
to
like,
worst.
it's like a hand me down.
Yeah, your dog waits 24 hours after you die, and then he starts eating you.
Yeah. There
Yeah.
are worse ways to go.
Yeah.
Happy dog, man's best friend. Yeah, I don't think that's a betrayal either.
What?
If your dog eats you,
Yeah, if you're dead already?
yeah.
As long as your dog mourned you.
I mean, if the dog,
Dogs mourn you. That's the difference.
yeah, cats don't mourn.
Cats are just like, what the fuck?
Cats
Now
ju-
you're even more useless.
Cats look at you like the villain in your favorite action movie, just like, fucking
But
Ki-
you
kill-
like cats better, though.
killing their right hand man and feeling nothing.
But you're cats over dogs.
Yeah.
That's shocking to me.
Because you have to earn a cat's respect. With a dog, he's just like, I need a friend. I need a
That
friend. I need a
is
friend.
true. That is actually
For the
true.
love of God.
Yeah, that
mean-
is true. Yeah, some dogs are so. I've been souring on dogs the older I get because some of them just want to be pet, and so they'll just go to anybody. They're whores.
yeah, I mean, why not both? That's what I say.
Oh,
Little surf and
Yeah,
turf
but you know,
right there.
you're
I
making
mean,
me
like,
choose. I'm going to go cats.
I think I'm gonna buy a cat.
I love cats. Yeah.
What about your roommate?
What about him?
What are they going to be like, hey, we can have cats here?
It's none of their business.
What about the landlord? It is his business.
Well, there's a dog in there, so I assume cats are fine.
Oh, don't have a
It's good.
Is it a
It's a very sweet dog.
small dog?
Not small, but very gentle.
Very gentle?
Very gentle.
68-pound
Kind of a pussy dog.
Rottweiler.
Okay.
Yeah.
If it's a pussy dog, a cat will run that house. You'll see cats.
Oh yeah,
They
no,
just-
the cat will.
They'll own a dog.
Yeah.
Yeah,
And this dog is very.
You'll see dogs that are 3 times the size of a cat, and they're afraid to walk by it.
For
Yeah,
sure.
yeah,
And the
yeah,
cat's
yeah.
just like, oh, I love this so much. Get over here, you fuck.
That's how much we've broken dogs. We took
getting
we
bullied
took a
by
fucking
cats.
wolf. And you're going to be bullied by a 9-pound animal.
You're going to be bullied by a domestic short hair who had his claws removed.
Named Whiskers. Your bully's name is Whiskers. Yeah, don't make me choose. Don't make me choose.
Yeah, I like animals in general. I like. I do. Animals. All animals are usually good.
Do you hold it against a person when they have a reptile?
Hold it against?
Yeah, that seems kind of like a prison.
I feel
for
more about that with when people have birds.
Birds for sure. I really hold that against you if you have a bird in a
Yeah.
fucking cage in a living room.
Yeah.
It's like, dude, just because your dreams are
Hey.
fucking dead doesn't
Hey,
mean you have to.
I taught him how to say pussy. Say pussy.
Oh, it better be a talking bird.
Yeah.
Because what else do you get from it?
yeah.
You're just cleaning out bird shit once every couple days.
Yeah, and the things like...
And it's just fucking in a prison. It has the greatest ability ever to fly, and you've snatched it from it. So you can just be like,
Yeah. I taught it how to say swears.
it likes me. I give it a cracker when it says the N-word.
Say the N-word. Here
You know there's a parrot that said the N-word.
Oh, yeah. Of
Of course.
Oh my God.
Of course. Probably lives in fucking Stephen Pratt's house.
He agrees with me. Polly echoes my sentiments.
That'd be so funny if the Papa John guy was like, I didn't say the N-word. I don't know what they're talking about. I never say the N-word. Then the parrot just starts going off. He's like, shut up, shut up.
That would be. I was gonna be.
Shut up.
I thought you were saying it would be so good to have like a fucking pizza delivery guy show up to your and the bird's just going N-word, N-word, N-word as you open your door.
Oh.
Where do you learn that? I've never said that.
I watch The Wire a lot.
Yeah, I left him home with Django Unchained playing.
And he won't stop.
Yeah. He
That
talks
damn
about skull
Tarantino.
measuring too. Fucking Django. Goddamn autoplay. I'd like to return my parrot. It's been saying the N-word nonstop.
Seriously.
Yeah. I have a black roommate. Yeah, if you get a parrot with a roommate.
If you got a parrot saying the N-word, I mean, a parrot's almost a chicken anyways. Like, so a black guy is not going to put up with that shit for very long.
If you had to,
He's not. Hey, did you air fry Paulie?
Yeah.
Did you air fry Toodles?
I see the fried chicken, but I don't see a KFC bag anywhere here.
Oh.
It's very quiet in here. Where's my N-word bird? Your black roommate, you're like, this is my N-word detector. It's working.
You signed the lease already.
Gotta be like,
You just signed the lease and then a parrot's calling you the N-word. You're like, what the fuck is going on?
what the fuck is this?
Are you serious?
That way, I mean, the way that would be so perfect, like at a show or something, is like white guy gets a parrot. He has his black friend as his roommate, and
Yeah.
his black friend's like on the phone just talking to his friend, and N-word is coming out, blah blah blah. Parrot starts saying it, but it's your parrot. And you're just like, I had nothing to do with this. I promise.
There has to be. Yeah, there. I mean,
If you lived with random roommates, like you do, if you bought a parrot as a pet, that would be such an unacceptable roommate pet. Sham with a parrot. Sham fucking everywhere with a parrot on his shoulder, ruining his roommate's pan with a witness on his shoulder.
the bird's like, wow, that pant's fucked up.
David's a pussy. David's a pussy. Pan's mine now, bitch. Pan's mine now, bitch.
He won't do shit.
He ain't got the stones to do shit.
Shh, quiet, Stonewall. Have another grape. There we go. Here, I got a date. You like raisins?
Jews lie. Jews lie.
They sure do, Stonewall.
That's true.
Stonewall.
Here's another truth grape. Yeah. I mean, just some of the worst roommate shit.
Yeah, parrot. My friend does have a Brazilian macaw though. It's like that.
Is that the
fucking-
white one with the?
No, it looks like a parrot. It's not a parrot. It's got a huge fucking nose. It's a piece of shit. I mean, it's gonna
Well,
outlive us all, which is kind of crazy.
It's a
It
slave.
doesn't have to.
It's a a slave and a prisoner.
It's
Of
yeah.
course, it's a piece of shit. It's supposed to be in an exotic place, flying.
Supposed to be in Brazil, yeah.
Yeah. Instead, it's in fucking Stoneham. In a fucking cage this big.
No, the cage is
with
huge.
guys just getting high around it all day.
Say something funny. Say something. Hey, say something funny.
It's huge. The cage is big too. They let it out sometimes. It won't fly away.
It's the least you can do.
Why want to fly away?
I think the wings are clipped, but it grows back the wings. But I think it's so used to like where it is now, it doesn't really like.
Yeah, it doesn't even try anymore.
It's like a house cat. Sometimes they're just so broken.
Well, it's just like that's where all the food is, and like it gets fed there, and like so
It
it's like,
depends what cat you get. Some cats love being inside. Others, it's a male female.
Some will
thing.
try to get out. Yeah, it's kind of it's the Reek principle from Game of Thrones.
Yeah.
you know,
I don't know
that. It's kind of a guy who got his balls chopped off and became a servant to another man, and
Dick and
eventually
balls.
you get some like Stockholm syndrome, and like you start to like your captor. Stuff like that. So anyway,
Well, if you let a cat outside though, it's just gonna die because it's fucking.
A cat?
Yeah,
I want one of those.
Why
big
is it gonna
cats.
die? They can live a long time outside.
They
they can
can.
at least eat. A dog's fucked.
They can and they can't. A coyote or something usually gets them. You know.
Oh yeah. But I mean, they've got trees and shit.
Mm-hmm.
I'm all about the outdoor cat. House cat. It's kind of a prison. Let this fucker eat a mouse. That's what being a cat is. Eat a chipmunk.
Eat a chipmunk.
Eat a chipmunk.
Did you ever have cats that would kill mice and bring them back to you?
Of course.
Really?
Yeah. They brought us presents.
They literally would just drop in front of you.
Well, growing up, they leave it on the stoop, and then I would pick it up and chase my sisters around the house, and they go fucking ballistic.
Yeah.
Like really, I've never been that happy since. Just absolute terror in their eyes over something this big that's dead. And I've got it by the tail. One time, our fucking cats.
Ladies, that's why you'll never be president.
Because you got to enjoy the suffering of others.
The president of Russia is just going to be like, "Oh, really? You won't break on the deal?" Yeah.
Can you imagine something better? Exactly. Just like a more misogynistic culture, fucking just brings a dead bird and starts chasing like a fucking.
No.
I'm gonna get you. And like the news doesn't even know how to cover it. They're like, we think it was misogynistic because he only did it to a woman. But
The thing is, we lost. We lost big time in that negotiation. Sorry, Ukraine. Sorry, Ukraine.
all right, here's the thing. You want to be the next president of the United States, Mrs. Blah blah blah. Well, we have to desensitize you to dead birds. We know that's how the Russians negotiate.
Oh God.
One time growing up, our cat was a big hunter, and we heard fucking these terrible screams from the backyard, and the cat fucking got underneath the porch of the neighbor's house, and there was like a den of rabbits, and rabbits scream. They make like a scream sound. It sounded like a
Blood curdling,
like when they like Silence of the Lambs. Just like I will hear those cries for the rest of my life. It was just horror happening underneath that porch.
It was killing them all.
Yeah, I mean it was a rabbit and like baby rabbits.
Holy shit! It killed.
Otherwise known as fucking heaven for that cat.
Fucking din.
Holy shit! That cat goes in there. It's just like fucking. I'm at Universal Studios right now.
Would it eat it would eat rabbits and shit?
I mean, it would eat them too, but
okay.
but sometimes they would just fucking kill it for fun.
Yeah, they like killing.
Yeah.
Yeah. I mean,
like we do with
lions.
drifters.
Yeah. Wow, that's fucking crazy.
Yeah.
I kind of want a cat now.
Yeah.
I kind of want a cat just because I
I want a
mice in
cat
the
and some
apartment.
rabbits now. Look at this.
Are rabbits
I'll
like
get a
dogs?
cat,
Do they
you get
remember you?
rabbits. We'll have a play date.
Yeah.
Do rabbits remember you? Are they like dogs?
What kind of answer are you looking for here? Any answer that you can have any confidence in?
Do rabbits remember you?
Yeah, like do they like?
That's his job, just like smoking a joint, philosophizing in the
before
backyard.
podcast. Yeah.
I'm just, like, do they? When I say remember you, I mean like okay, a dog. If you have a dog,
No,
right?
we know what remember means.
No, but like, you know what I'm trying to ask.
I just have no experience with rabbits.
Okay.
But
Well, then you're an
Let me
idiot.
use deductive reasoning, Sham. It is a mammal. A lot of mammals are alike. I know we test rats for stuff on us.
Rats are very intelligent.
A rat.
Yeah, the rats are right.
A rabbit is somewhere between a rat and a cat. So I would say it has some memory.
Oh, thank you, Charles Darwin.
What was he looking for other than that?
That was an idiotic answer.
Yeah.
That's the only answer. Do you disagree with that answer?
Yes, I do.
Thank you, Alan.
Do you
Professor,
think, do you
please.
think they remember?
What do you- like meaning when I say remember, meaning like if you owned a rabbit
And you left for a week?
yeah, or like when you come back, is it like excited? Is it like oh shit you're back? Like you're like
Fuck no, it's a slave.
okay, well I mean but a dog
You don't
is very
keep, you
excited.
keep rabbits in boxes though. Like you don't even
Yeah, you can't even let them.
you don't
out.
even let them like hang like a cat. Like that thing's gonna leave the second you open that box.
Yeah,
Isn't it?
Kind of. I'm not 100%. I'm not a big rabbit guy.
My mom's friend
who
used to have
is a
these
rabbit
huge
guy?
rabbits.
Huge.
They were adorable,
Who's a rabbit person?
but they were fat and like they kind of out of shape. Like they couldn't move really.
They're out of shape.
yeah.
Being a fat rabbit.
yeah.
So
they
sad
were massive.
too.
Yeah.
It's like these are supposed to be so quick.
Dude, when cats get fat, it's just like
They
My aunt's cat was so fat,
They
dude.
still have the burst though. They've got
Yeah.
the burst. You can see. It's like
Yeah,
when
but
you
they-
watch Lamar Odom in like 2014. You can still see like he can do it for a second.
yeah, but the thing is like they have the burst, but they knock over shit all the time because they used to just go through. They don't think, oh, I've gotten bigger. Let me just do some quick math in my head. They're just knocking shit over.
You'll love
fat.
this story, Alan. My aunt used to have a cat. It died like a year ago. They had the cat. It was like perfectly healthy. It got out one day, and like it left for like weeks, and they were trying to get it back. They like had to like lure it back. So they lured it back, and when they got it, first of all, when it came back to the house. They trapped it because they like they put like a trap with food on it. They trapped it, and my cousin says because it was gone for like weeks. When it came back, he goes, it put on so much fucking weight. And my cousin's like, I think it's depressed because it was so free when it's gone. And now it's back here and it's stuck. And now it's a fat piece of shit. It used to waddle everywhere. It was literally like when it would sit down, its hips would be like that. That's how wide it was.
Yeah,
it was
yeah.
fucking insane.
Yeah, I mean, house cats can get fat as fuck.
But like, this cat was like meant to be.
Of course,
Like out in
they're
the
like
fuck-
the most athletic creatures ever.
It was hunting. My cousin was like, oh, it was probably like hunting, living life, like just fucking
Oh,
like.
yeah.
And now it's like back.
They're like the greatest. Have you ever seen a cat fuck with a snake? Like,
Yeah.
it's faster than the snake. The
Yeah.
snake can't get it.
Yeah, it's like never an issue. If you see your cat fucking around with a snake, don't go, oh my God, it's going to...
It's gonna bite my like the cat's just reflexes are faster.
Yeah,
as
yeah.
fast as like a fucking snake is. The cat is just a step ahead.
That's yeah. I'm starting to like cats,
Good.
and not just for
And
cats.
I
too.
imagine a cat would love to be owned by you too, because like you'd probably have way more of a kinship than I would with a cat, for instance.
Why?
You're just very hairy and like
He's saying you're more of an animal than he is.
No.
Nice.
Real
Not
nice.
taken.
No. And you've got some cat values too.
What are cat values?
Just a lot of naps. And,
I don't nap like you.
And if you see a basket on a shelf, you're going to be in it.
Or it's gonna be on my head.
You bring presents home, and it's almost always a dead animal. Sean's got a cat in his teeth. Aww. It's someone's birthday.
I mean, I would love to have the cat in the apartment and have it killed because I've seen a couple mice here and there. So it'd be nice to have a fucking cat. just
It
to
would be
kill
good to
that
have a cat.
It is fun when an animal can be like a tool, when it has an
Yeah,
actual
like a pit
purpose
bull.
for you.
shit. Oh,
Well, it's my friend, but
Rottweiler.
also it keeps me safe.
right. Yeah.
You're
A
like,
Rottweiler.
that's like the robot before the robot.
Yeah.
I don't have to pay a human being to do this job.
Yeah.
I'm going to get a dog and pay it an Alpo. And
Right. Wait. Okay.
But now we've got robot dogs with guns attached to them. And once you have you seen this?
No.
Like these fucking robot dogs. And I think someone just attached, they're tinkering with putting guns on them for like security purposes and shit. And, it's creepy looking. Yeah, there's no head. It's just 4 legs.
And a gun.
But it's agile. It's agile. And I think they're going to use fucking AI, so it's almost like, aiming perfectly on its own. Nothing to see here.
It doesn't shoot anyone in the family, of course.
Never. Never.
It's the end of times. The end of times.
My daughter's Puerto Rican boyfriend. we didn't put him in the registry yet. Daddy, I told you to. You said yes, honey. I promise I'll do it. Tony Soprano when Meadow brings home her black boyfriend. Do you remember
Look,
that? Hey, I don't know. He's like, what are you? He's like, American. He's like, no, yeah, you know what I mean. What are you?
he was half Jewish, half black.
Half Jewish, half black.
Yeah, and Tony was just like, whoa, Jesus.
He was like Lenny Kravitz.
Yeah.
Oh, my God.
A Jew black.
A Jew black.
A Jew black.
Lenny Kravitz. Is he like the go-to Jew black?
I can't think of another Jew black other than
Eric
the...
Andre?
Eric Andre. Yeah.
Also the Xenomorph from the Alien series. That's a Jew black too.
Wow. Yeah. There's some others.
Is there
It's really the greatest. It's the greatest combination there is.
Isn't there an athlete who's really dark who's Jewish and black? An NBA player?
I don't think
Who's
so.
dark? It was like Jewish and
Look
black.
up.
Look
up NBA player who represents himself in financial matters.
I'm my own agent.
Yeah.
Russell Okung.
Yeah. Jewish and black is way better than Irish and Italian. Jewish and black almost has no weaknesses in the modern world.
In the modern
Since 1967.
In the modern world.
A couple weaknesses before that.
In the modern world.
Like being a Jew black. That was
I don't know what this is, but I don't like it.
Jew black is Jew black.
Oh, my God.
Oh, God. Al?
Yeah.
So, how do you feel about the Super Bowl?
I'm rooting for the Eagles, but I know the Chiefs are going to win.
Yeah, I'm rooting for the Eagles so hard, but...
Oh,
So hard.
God. Now they're going to know this isn't a current episode.
Huh?
Yes, it is. It's going to come out right after the Super Bowl.
Yeah.
Well, it's supposed to be the one after.
We'll just do this one here, and then...
I don't remember what we talked about in the last one, if we talked about anything current.
It-
Wait, we did.
Well, it was just
It doesn't
politics.
matter. It doesn't matter.
Yeah.
Oh, politics. Yeah, how can we got to include that.
No. Well, that's what it was. But it wasn't... I don't think you'd be able to tell the time with what we talked about last time. That's what I'm saying.
Go fucking Eagles.
Yeah. Kendrick
Eagles.
Lamar's the halftime. Any
Who's your-
thoughts on the halftime show? Any overall thoughts on the
I
Super
like
Bowl
Kendrick
show?
Lamar. He's really great.
Wait, what Super Bowl is this? 50 what? Is it 56?
Something like that.
59?
57? 15.
Something like that.
It's not the 60s yet.
When was the last one the Patriots won? Was that 53?
53, yeah, against the Rams.
Okay, yeah, then
55 was the Buccaneers, yeah. So this is 59, right?
I don't know my Super Bowl
58?
numbers.
Maybe 58. 55 was Tampa Bay.
56 was the Rams. 57 was the Chiefs. 58 was the Chiefs. That's right. So,
So this is 59. Yeah.
Chiefs got 2 in a goddamn row.
Yeah. 50. Wow, Super Bowl 59.
Boy.
That makes me feel fucking old.
Oh yeah, dude.
Super
You've
Bowl
been there for everyone.
59. I feel like
Been
I
there
have.
for everyone.
I feel like I have.
Yeah, Sham.
John,
Sham was actually.
Patriots started winning when it was Super Bowl 38 or something, right? Like something like that.
Super Bowl 36 was the first one.
36.
36, 38, 39. Lost 42. 42 was the undefeated season.
God, so much brain power devoted to.
42.
I was having Sham try to explain to me like when people do like those Super Bowl blocks, like the betting, you know, the squares.
Squares, yeah.
I just don't understand it, and he was explaining it to me,
Bang,
and
bang, bang, bang.
I just don't get it. Sham's like fucking Bobby Fischer, just like it's a language he just speaks.
Yeah,
He doesn't know. He can't teach it because it's so It's so obvious.
It's
so
intellectual
second nature.
property.
Yeah, it's instinctual at this
It's
point.
instinctual.
Yeah,
You're like,
yeah,
what do you mean you don't understand the money line?
What do you mean? What do you mean you don't understand what plus money is?
Yeah. Oh my God. Minus 360. I mean, what do you think?
What are you, an idiot?
What else could that mean?
What are you, fucking...
That means free money. Now, if you'll excuse me, can I do the Venmo trick?
Can I charge
It was
my,
a shoe-in.
Can I charge my card for a bet that I don't have money to make?
I don't know what happened.
I say
John, that 9-leg parlay was a fucking... Oh,
I really do say
Oh.
that.
Hey, real quick, are you allowed to bet on wrestling?
I think certain sites you can, but they're like underground sites. Like
Yeah, that's dangerous.
yeah, because that's
oh yeah.
How can you get more corrupt than that?
Yeah.
because if
Oh,
somebody
yeah.
obviously has the script. So
Yeah.
but they do sometimes change the script on the fly though.
They did that to Undertaker.
Yeah, they did.
Yeah, dude, he lost to Brock Lesnar.
They what was that? That day they decided he wasn't gonna lose, and then like
They're like, yeah, we're gonna put Brock over.
Yeah,
you guys do the Vince. We're gonna put Brock over.
We're gonna put him over. It's his time. It's his time.
He said he was gonna tell the media about me shitting on some bitch. So
and then fucking Markel. Oh, Buzz Sawyer, shut the fuck up, Markel.
I shit on a girl's head with Brock just last week, and we've come to an understanding.
And he said Tombstone.
He said,
You know, Undertaker had a wicked bad concussion. He doesn't even remember that match.
yeah.
Yeah. He's like, yeah. He doesn't even remember like the match. He like blacked out.
Yeah, he had something similar with Goldberg because Goldberg fucked up again and again and again. And
You don't like Goldberg, right?
No, everyone hates Goldberg.
Yeah. I don't hate him,
I hate Goldberg.
but I love Bret Hart, so I have to hate Goldberg on some level.
Fuck Goldberg.
Yeah. He likes Goldberg.
Of course you do.
I know. I mean, like,
Of course, this fucking.
you guys are anti-Semites, and I'm not, and that's why I like Goldberg.
Yeah, I wasn't anti-Semitic until
Go Israel.
I was not anti-Semitic until Goldberg kicked Bret Hart in the head.
Exactly.
That was an accident.
That's
No.
an accident.
Yeah,
Yeah, it's always
Well,
an
no.
It's
He's
always an accident,
not a-
isn't it?
he's not a good
we
wrestler.
ended up with most of the funds, so I don't know. The contract was what it was. It's just an accident.
I would.
He's got to
say,
be
though-
the biggest, scariest Jew that ever fucking lived. I like Edelman's amazing that he's Jewish because it's just there aren't that many Jewish athletes.
No, there sure isn't.
Fucking Goldberg is just like one of the most jacked, monstrous human beings I've ever seen.
Yeah,
Like,
yeah.
My God, this must be made up. This guy must be made of lesser Jews
He
stitched together in a lab.
He played in the NFL. That's nuts.
Yeah.
4
Yeah.
years in the NFL is
And
nuts.
it was an injury.
So did Vader.
Yeah. Well, no, but Goldberg was like a starting linebacker in the NFL.
Who did he play for?
Falcons.
I don't think he started,
But he played.
He played.
Like he was on the
Our guy, the comedian, should go the wrestling route now.
Jack Crawford.
Jack
Yeah,
Crawford,
Yeah.
former Atlanta Falcon.
Yeah.
Fucking wrestling.
Oh yeah.
Still a young man.
Yeah. He's a funny guy too.
You know, it's 6'5", 275. You can fucking make that flop off the top rope.
You can 6'6", 275?
Oh yeah,
Dude.
it's a big boy.
Have you seen it? Do you know what we're talking about?
No.
He's
okay,
also
okay.
got a British accent, which I feel like adds a little something for the wrestling.
Yeah.
You can do something
Because
with
that's a
that.
black guy who thinks he's better than you. In Chattanooga, Tennessee, you're telling me that doesn't play?
Oh, that plays.
That plays. All right, imagine William Regal with a do-rag.
That would be so effective. So
It would be
effective.
unbelievable.
You people wouldn't know class if it bit you on the balls.
Damn right, motherfuckers.
I only drink the freshest Sprite remix
Holy shit.
and the finest.
My butler stirs the bubbles out, for they hurt my nose. Yes.
Yes, this is a fried pheasant sandwich with black and
fucking-
ranch dressing.
You're like fucking Rain Man with fucking stereotypes.
Yeah.
It's just the fucking the slots.
Fried pheasant sandwich. Yeah.
Bucket of pheasant. That's a double down. That's 2 pheasants, no bun.
Oh God.
That would be so effective in the Southeast, though.
So good.
When you watch that fucking New Jack, or you watch like the early days of New Jack before, he was in ECW, when he was like in like the Smoky Mountain League,
Yeah.
and shit, and he's wearing like camo, and he's He's
Oh,
definitely
yeah,
he's using the N-word like in his promos.
oh, yeah,
and,
yeah,
and he's
yeah.
saying shit to the crowd to get them so angry that they'd like rush the stage.
Oh yeah,
like,
yeah,
rush
yeah,
the
yeah,
ring.
yeah, which is awesome.
Just like, you motherfuckers, I'm better than you, but like, and just really getting into race, and like these people are just fucking fuming.
With your fat white jeans.
Fat white
Give him
jeans.
some color. He said he wants some color. I gave him some color.
I want to. Yeah, that guy's a legitimate psychopath, right?
Oh
He's
yeah,
dead.
yeah, he's dead. But yeah,
He's dead,
well, he
but-
saw his mom get shot in front of him. He's like, "If you thought your mom get shot, you be alright." It's like,
I like cocaine.
oh yeah, big. I saw him live once. It was pretty sad.
Yeah, he told us he was
Yeah.
fucking done.
The VFW.
Can he still piss off white people though?
He was probably the most
Law?
popular.
Oh yeah.
He was the most popular one. Him and Sabu. Sabu was very popular. Yeah,
Sabu, oh poor guy.
I saw Sabu.
That
He
guy
was still-
destroyed his body making minimum wage before he could get a chance.
Dude's still jumping off shit, going through shit at a VFW, probably making like $400.
You
Same
kidding
shit,
me?
Same shit.
Yeah.
I was sitting
Luckily,
front
he can't
row.
afford a doctor to tell him not to do that.
I feel like
He would absolutely get fucked financially by just simple, basic medical advice. All right,
ignorance
you're
is bliss.
62, and you're getting hit in the head with steel chairs. You're going to jump off a ladder into a pile of barbed wire that's on fire.
You need hip replacements, knee replacements, everything.
I
needs
donated
to be
to
replaced.
Also,
knee
you're
replacement.
clearly some sort of sadness in you.
You're an
There's-
unmedicated diabetic.
And you're from Bombay, Michigan? That doesn't make sense.
Did you ever see?
ECW.
The doctor starts chanting ECW. He's got the stethoscope on.
Yeah.
And Sabu's like,
Yeah.
oh, you're.
By the way, you have CTE, ECW, ECW.
Can you imagine?
you have extreme CTE. It's extreme brain damage.
None of that pussy WWE CTE.
Applesauce for the rest of your life. ECW, ECW, ECW.
Hey, you know what? If fucking CTE led to the Benoit fucking murders, wouldn't you figure ECW would have had that too?
Yeah, that's a good point. Wow, I never thought of
No,
that.
but his finishing move was literally
The headbutt.
jumping off the top rope and using his head as
Yeah,
a
I
weapon.
mean, his head.
Oh, I know, but I just mean like
I get what
No
you're
one
saying.
else
Also,
no one else killed
we
their
also
family.
don't know how mouthy that wife was. So.
That's true.
Or the kid.
Yeah.
Could have been a brat.
Daddy, I like playing with Barbie dolls.
In heaven.
Oh, you do? Son, well, this is a submission match now.
You don't think Benoit was when my son is 5, we'll let him choose his own gender?
Hey, Mr. Benoit, I'd like to talk to you about puberty blockers for your daughter, Shannon. What the fuck did you just say to me? I don't have a daughter. Yes, you do.
You do now.
It's a miracle.
Your wife already gave the okay.
It's a miracle.
You seem really upset. Where are you going? Home.
You seem very angry. Maybe you're not the right gender. Why don't you take a test with us, see if you're a lady, really?
Yeah. Now your testosterone is triple that of a normal 40-year-old man.
Yeah.
But I'm willing to bet. Some ladies have high testosterone.
Would there be anything scarier than a transgendered Chris Benoit?
Oh my God.
Still same guy, just like
With lipstick?
with makeup and
Yeah,
stuff, and he's
yeah,
just
yeah.
tapping out grown men.
Oh yeah. In the women's bathroom.
Don't misgender me.
Just releasing fucking massive roid dumps. massive, meaty roid dumps. God damn it!
Still shooting testosterone. I gotta pay the bills.
I saw
A
that.
girl's got expensive taste. I'm gonna fight Vader.
I saw this fucking story about like this guy, a lifter who became transgender, and but still was a lifter, and like you looked at the muscles and you're like, this person is not just male testosterone. I think this person is still roiding.
Yeah.
But they have long hair now, and they're wearing makeup, and they have arms that are triple the size of mine.
Yeah.
And I'm like, I feel like these things shouldn't go together.
There's a small subsect. This is a theory, a scientific theory. Hold on.
Whatever Alan says that this is a scientific theory, it's so not a scientific
This is
theory.
a legitimate scientific theory.
People have broached this.
There are people out there that say they're transgender, but they're really just attracted to the idea of them as a woman, and they're like manly guys. So they're
really?
manly guys, but they just put on makeup and hair and shit, and they're just attracted to the idea of them as
Being a big, ugly woman.
yeah.
Interesting. Okay, so that's
I
not
want-
a true tranny then, because a true tranny wants to be a woman.
Yeah, the
right?
true tranny community has not made their
TT.
This
TT,
fucking-
true tranny. Yo, that's TT. True tranny.
Yeah, I mean, that's the only explanation. I agree with your findings.
Yeah.
that. Yeah, I don't know if it's 100% true, but I heard some Republicans say it. some white guy in a suit and tie who's on a college campus, like, listen to me, all right?
Just Alan in his fucking bedroom with test tubes.
Yeah,
Little testosterone here.
talking to some girl, like you've seen them, Charlie Kirk and those guys. We're talking politics. I'm sorry. We'll move on.
Exactly. It's just like fucking like slamming. I think Jews are actually aliens from outer space. I didn't mean to bring up politics. Grandpa, no politics at the dinner table. And I think trannies are just Democrats disguised as...
That is something that's supposed to be kind of real, though. Maybe, it's a theory.
Yeah.
It's not just, Ben Shapiro, like, I have something to say. It's
Yeah. No,
I'm a man of science.
That sounded like That sounded like
You know what?
edited it a little bit.
It used to be more common that people would think things like that about trans people, but like now they're like, no, you don't know. They're just trans. And so people went, all right, fuck, I'll back off. I don't
Wait, what do you mean?
like how do I put this?
You could say the disease.
Yeah.
We'll just bleep it if it's too hideous. Al.
Yeah, it used to like theories that theory I talked about, the idea that you're just a man who's attracted to himself as a woman. Mm-hmm. I think that was more common back in the day because it was less offensive.
Oh, okay. Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
So now we're in this weird place where it's like it's offensive to think that, but is it true? No one. I don't want to know. I don't want to look it up. Be
Yeah.
And then when I meet a trans person, I'm just like, this guy just thinks he's hot with tits.
Fair enough.
This changes the whole way I was going to treat him.
Now I'm not even going to pay him to suck my cock.
It's going to be the old hit him over the head when he's done and leave. Put an IOU in his breast pocket.
Yeah. So going through a rough patch financially right now.
You understand.
Right. I'll get to that $2.50 at another time. Trans prostitutes.
Yep.
They're out there.
They're out there.
More common or less common than they once were?
I remember. I always
I
think.
think less common now.
Any less common?
Whenever I see
It's
Right.
like not as taboo anymore.
Yeah.
It's like more like I feel like it's like more.
Whenever I see a trans prostitute, that old jingle from the Christmas tree shop always pops in my head. Don't you just love a bargain? It's like listen.
It is a bargain, right?
It is a bargain.
Yeah, like
Yeah.
if that's your favorite thing,
I mean,
it's like you're balling on a budget.
Yeah, basically.
Yeah,
Yeah. It's like, oh my God.
but some people really like that.
Some people really like
so
it.
they're lucky. They
Yeah.
get something no one else, less people want. Therefore, it's cheaper.
I have a friend who's into that shit.
Yeah,
Yeah, I have a couple friends too.
We found magazines and it's fucking.
Really? That's fucking.
when he was a kid.
Really?
Oh, that's getting into a young.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, so
It's one
Did
thing
you
if
judge him?
I mean, yeah.
What is the young Alan Fitzgerald who finds out his friends in the tradies? What does that young Fitzgerald do and say?
You're just like, oh, he's not making fun of me anymore.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, I'm fat. Really, Steve?
Well, guess what?
Wait, so you guys found? Can you tell the story? I mean, without
that's
naming names.
That's young to get into.
I was gonna
it.
say,
feel
like, this is interesting.
That's an acquired taste. You know, like
Yeah.
like the
it's
older you
sort of-
get, the,
like it's a sort of disease of now.
it's like
Yeah.
it's kind of like piss porn. You don't start there.
Yeah.
You hear that?
So this is wait, without naming any names, this is like a high school friend.
Fred Stevenson. No.
Good old Fred,
Yeah.
broken man,
Broken man.
broken man.
Wow, that's
And I talk to comics, and sometimes you'll do open mics, and
Oh,
comedians
yeah.
will go on stage and be like, I can't stop. They're like not even being funny. Like, I can't stop looking at tranny porn. I don't know. I just don't know. And you're like, this is a weird way to spend your 5 minutes.
Yeah.
I can't stop.
The being in a training thing is much more common than I realized. It's pretty common.
Yeah.
well, we're evolving.
I mean, it does clearly just make it a little okay to be gay, doesn't it? Like, I think that's the idea.
Yeah.
No,
yeah.
it's a woman.
Oh, I've got a friend who will watch. I mean, what he'll admit to me that he watches, but he says he'll watch the pre-op trans girl who still has a dick fuck a regular woman.
Yeah.
And I'm like,
No.
I can understand. It's like, oh, more tits than usual.
Yeah.
But it's like,
I mean, yeah,
I can't put
it's-
myself in their shoes.
It's simple math.
Yeah. Yeah.
2 tits. 4 tits is better than 2 tits. So if I go to the Philippines or Thailand, I'm bringing one of them back.
How many tits can I fit in a suitcase?
Holy shit. Frank, I just thought of something. Everyone watching dyke porn and thinking, no one's got a dick. Well,
Now they do.
now they do.
Welcome to sexuallybroken.com.
Yeah.
We don't kink shame.
That's a
here.
real website, sexuallybroken.com, right?
Is it really?
Yeah, I hear.
That's insane.
Yeah.
Sexuallybroken.com.
It's an acquired taste.
I might
I
look.
bet it is.
It's an acquired taste.
Acquired after years of being molested.
Oh, that would be a fun metric. Like, oh, here's an anonymous poll. When you log on to sexuallybroken.com, were you molested? And they give their finding. It's like fucking 97%. 97%.
Oh, pornography.
Yeah.
I saw something funny in a porn recently. A girl's name was Taylor Rain. Do you guys know Taylor?
Yeah. I know the name. I actually don't think I'd recognize
You don't know her work.
I don't know her work.
Her work's fantastic. Anyways, Taylor, this was a young video.
Big rack, everyone.
no,
Big
no,
rack.
tiny rack, actually.
Wreck.
Wreck, yes.
Yes.
Anyways, they had Taylor, and I guess she must have been pretty young when they did this video, because they were like, "Hey, what's your name?" And she was like, "I'm Taylor Rain, and I'm a spring chicken." Bagok, bagok, bagok. So running around going, bagok, bagok, bagok. I was just like,
I think she was pretty young because they said, "How old are you?" She's like, "This many years."
this many's.
Oh my god.
I get this. So they would do that to 18, 19-year-old girls, just make them go, "Yeah, say you're a spring chicken and cluck first."
Oh my god. You know how sometimes you'll see a porn where the girl will be like, "My name's blah blah blah, and I'm this many years old."
And the guy just comes and rams his cock down her throat in the middle of her talking.
I mean, I wasn't going to spoil it. I've
seen that one a lot.
And I'm 19 years old. I'm 21 years old. I saw, Ava Adams.
Yes.
Like at this point, she's like over 40, I think. And this is probably like 7 years ago. And they actually had the nerve to fucking start it with, "I'm Ava Adams and I'm over 18 years old," or like, "I'm a legal adult," or something like that. It's like, yeah, twice over, bitch.
Yeah.
Like that never crossed anyone's mind right now.
No.
I'm not saying I won't jerk off. I'm just saying, like, you're very clearly not 17.
Yeah.
You got to pay attention to
Hey,
detail.
has there ever been a porno where they just sit in a room with the girl and wait till she turns 18, then fuck her. Because I feel like we could make some real like loot doing that. It'd be like that's a good gimmick.
You just have a clock.
Yeah, we're just like, okay, so you're 17 for 5 more minutes, Tiffany.
That's literally a fucking sketch. It's you and me in a room, and we're just like, all right, Tiffany, when that fucking clock strokes midnight, you're 18, and we're starting this. And then it just shows the clock, and it's like 20 seconds till midnight, and it shows her face, and it shows our faces.
Here's the thing. Is she allowed to be in a porno? Like, because you're recording her 5 minutes before she's 18.
Yeah, it'd have to be a separate video.
I think we'd have to get our Jews to look on this.
Yeah.
Excuse me, Jews?
Call your Jew.
Call your Jew.
Call your Jew.
Yes.
Call your local Jew.
Call your local Jew.
Nah, yeah, you got to have a Jew.
Yeah, you gotta have a local
I mean,
Jew.
that's the thing about Jews is you have to hire one so they argue with the other ones who set the rules. Like, that's how it works.
Like Alan said, you get one.
Yeah, you got to get one.
You get one.
A formidable opponent for a Jew, though, is an Indian, though. So it's a very formidable opponent.
An Indian is a formidable opponent for anyone.
They should make like
Dude,
a blood sport.
If you're telling me like, all right, the job is $78 an hour, full health, full benefits, everything like that. 401k is incredible. What's my job? Well, you're going to argue with Indians for about an hour a day. No.
They are stubborn.
No,
Stubborn and cheap.
yeah. I'm gonna get a job at a
for him.
McDonald's in Jersey, peeling fucking heroin addicts off of toilets
Absolutely.
for 38 cents a day.
I'm going to be scrubbing piss and shit.
You are, Al, you are so right. The last thing I ever want to do is talk to an Indian guy.
Dude, they used to have a rule at this place I telemarket. I used to call people up and set up free water tests. They would test their water.
Yeah.
And one day, like one of the big honchos of the company shows up there just to tell us like not to fucking book Indians. Because the water test guy would try to sell him the thing.
Yeah.
And he was like, no Indians ever.
They're hagglers.
Yeah. At one point, he was like, if anybody talks like this, don't book them. I was like, what? I looked around. I was like, is this real?
That is so good.
Is this real? Are they shooting a Mad TV sketch in my office? If they talk like this, don't book them. White guy. He was talking, and it wasn't like he was talking to all white men either. There was a black woman there. There was a Mexican guy. It was like unbelievable.
The best part is my dad will be the first to tell you, like, oh, Sham, Indians, they take ask so many questions. And my dad, my dad's
that he embodies it.
I do let my dad, like, if I have some customer service shit, I just let my
Indian
dad.
man or black woman. I mean, you can't go wrong either way.
Honestly, I would so much
yeah.
rather deal with the black woman. Like it's not even close actually for me, because there are really sweet black women. There are no sweet Indian men. They just aren't. They just don't exist. Like, it's just not a thing.
Well,
I think an Indian guy is never gonna be.
There are really sweet black women, yes, but there are also really not sweet black women.
But see, like, I empathize. I get, like, if a black woman is shitty, I get it. Like, I understand. When an Indian guy is shitty, I'm like, how are you shitty? Like, you own a woman, probably. You probably have a shitload of money. Like, just shut up. Like, just shut. Like, Indian men, yeah. Indian men from India, like.
I love how Sham can't empathize with Indian men.
They're the worst. No argument.
We don't blame you.
No argument.
I empathize more.
Ever notice how we don't listen to you when you talk about your problems?
Yeah, and they smell like bagel sandwiches too. Come to think of it.
You know what's funny? My friend, he had some bad luck with some Indians, and unfortunately, he hates them forever.
He'll never go to H&R Block again.
It's like, it's like he keeps trying to convince. I haven't even told him about you. He would be so mad at me. He always tried to convince me. He'll send me a video, and it'll be like Indian kids, right? Just YouTube kids, American Indian kids, just like whatever. Everyone always says Indian people smell. I don't get it, blah blah blah. And he'll be like, look at the comments, my dude, and no comment defends Indian people at all. They stink. They're terrible. Maybe there's something wrong with me. I've never been around an Indian person and be like, this person stinks.
Yeah, I've always been very hyper conscious, but my family has always smelled good. Like my family's clean as pretty fucking clean.
Here's the thing, though. It's never happened to me, but so many people say it. Like I kind of believe it's true.
Yeah,
like,
yeah.
Even though I've never seen it, I'm like, it has to be true somewhere.
Well, yeah, it definitely is somewhere. Yeah.
Probably in India.
No, they're not inherently smellier though.
I think it's a different smell. Like,
maybe their sweat glands are different or something.
No, but my house used
More
to smell.
reptilian? Is that what you're thinking?
My house used
You're
to
going in
smell
the right
different,
direction.
though. Like kids would be like, "Your house smells different."
Well, you
They're
guys,
not bad necessarily, just different.
it's
And
like
you know
a
what?
spicier
And that's
thing.
fine. And that's fine.
It's a spicier aroma, right?
That's
Yeah,
right.
and I think maybe if you mix that with sweat, that's what creates a
Yeah.
But that's
I mean,
why
you
I wear
guys
a
House
do eat
smells
more
different.
curry than anybody.
Oh,
And your
yeah,
skull's a little different too, I guarantee it. And not in a worse way or a better way, but just a
Yeah.
different way. And I think that's great. And that's what keeps us going.
Yeah.
That's what makes the world go round.
Yeah. Yeah, so, dude, he hates Indians so much.
Who is this? I don't know this friend.
This is
No, you
this
don't.
is fucking
the
Alan
worst
talking
part
to
is
his
you two would
therapist.
love each other
Yeah.
if he could just get over the fact that you're Indian, which
He wouldn't like me just because I'm Indian.
maybe.
You introduce
Well,
him,
that is
you introduce
insane.
him on the phone.
You know what? If
On
he,
the
if he
phone.
heard you didn't have an accent, he might be okay with it. It might be an Indian thing. American Indians.
Okay.
But still, I'm not 100% sure.
Alan's reminding me of like the guy talking to his therapist. Like, here's the thing. I've got this friend. And
He's describing me.
No. He's describing himself. He's like, I got this friend.
yeah.
I got this friend.
And,
Yeah.
and he knows he shouldn't hate Indians. In fact, even as a friend who's one, but there's just something inside of him
He
where
has
he thinks
0 friends that are Indian. Let me just say this right now. 0.
he's right here.
0.
What did he do?
Dude, I'll tell you what happened, okay? But when you hear this, you're not going to be like, "Oh, Indians are terrible." You're going to be like, "Oh, that's his fault."
I'm so fucking off kilter with Alan in this episode. I
My-
don't know what's real and what's not.
My friend hates Indian people, but you know what? He worked at a gold watch store, and then he worked at a cologne store. So whose fault is that really?
Yeah, you made your bed.
Yeah,
Gold
right.
watch store.
I swear to God, he worked at a watch store, sold gold watches and shit.
Yeah, that's
You're gonna bump
Yeah.
into an
you're
Indian.
gonna you're gonna run into
If you don't like Greek people, don't sell feta cheese. I don't know what to tell you.
yeah, right, exactly.
It's almost like he wants to hate him.
Yeah.
Yeah, it feels good to hate him.
Yeah, if you don't like Jews, don't be an Asian woman. I don't know what to tell you. They'll get you.
Oh fuck.
Yeah.
Jews love to eat Chinese. Everyone knows that.
Everyone knows that.
Everyone knows it.
Everyone knows that.
Nothing wrong with it.
If you don't want to meet a
I mean, I don't
billionaire-
want them breeding, but there's nothing wrong. No.
Super race,
Super race.
which is every race, as far as I'm concerned, because we're all God's children. Even you, Sean. We're over the hour mark. We got anything else?
We're at the hour mark already?
We got we got. We'll save Sly Stallone versus Arnold Schwarzenegger for another time.
Oh yeah.
It's
Those
fucking
are
shit
good
for
topics.
brains.
And then we'll be able to talk about the Super Bowl too, and like what happened.
And the Super Bowl.
Hopefully something. I'm really hoping something outrageous happens in the halftime show.
You know, like a tit pops out.
Yeah,
or something.
like
we should get
I
a
want
tit
some
back
Janet
out.
Jackson. We haven't had an incident at the Super Bowl in a while,
I mean,
except
if-
like the lights going out. That was like the last.
You know,
time.
Lights going out. They don't show streakers anymore, which is just too bad.
There was a streaker when I went for the Tampa Bay one.
And they just didn't show them.
Yeah,
they never
didn't
do.
show it. Yeah. Because I remember they didn't even talk about it, and it was. I mean, the stadium went nuts
For
it.
you to make an impact streaking, you've got to wait until like the game is actually going on.
Right.
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah,
Yeah.
and they
I've
catch
thought
you
about doing it
accidentally.
before.
Yeah, like dude, you gotta like when the quarterback's like 357, you have to just run on the field.
Yeah.
And you're gonna
Right
get
down the middle of the
fucking
line.
smashed.
Cock out.
Middle linebacker's gonna hit you.
Yes.
And the crowd's gonna pop at your pain.
But nothing worth having comes easy.
Yeah,
I would love to do it. How much trouble do they really get into?
You do have a.
I think they're banned from all NFL events.
I mean, if that was going to
Sean's
be my,
got streaker values.
I would so do it if
Creature
I
of
wasn't
impulse.
afraid of getting in trouble.
Well, yeah.
I mean, if it wasn't for the,
By the way, guys, that's the reason I don't rape too.
Yeah.
no,
not
I
that
mean,
I'm a
like,
good person.
if it was just if it was no jail time, if it was just a fine, I would do it.
And if I wasn't afraid of a pimp judging me, I would choke the life out of a prostitute.
Just to know.
I'm sorry, Juicy Tooth.
Just to know.
Juicy tooth.
Why haven't I choked a prostitute to death? Because I don't want to know if I love it. If I love it, it's going to be a very expensive habit.
I think it's one of those things where if you do it once, you love it. Like, meaning, like you're not just going to do that to try it out. You're not going to be like, hey, I'll choke a hooker. No, like if you choke a hooker to
Yeah,
death,
it's not like
it
putting-
means like the last 10 times you've had a tuna fish sandwich or something, you've just been like, you could be choking a hooker. You could be choking a hooker. You could be
Yeah,
choking a
it's
hooker.
not like putting pineapple on pizza once.
Yeah.
You know, it's you made a decision.
Yeah.
Also, I doubt it's just something that happens. I bet you're trending. Yeah. He's a big choker. Sometimes a little too much. Sometimes he doesn't use my safe word, too. Makes me nervous, but he does pay early.
Yeah. Here you go. Here's your money.
I'm sure it's going to be fine.
Yeah.
Yeah. Oh, no.
Uh-oh.
It's developing. So go Chiefs, go Eagles, go halftime.
Yes, everyone. Yes, everyone. Yes.
Yeah.
Hooker choking.
Bye, guys.
Bye.